Kia ora. I've just been looking at, sorry, I'm just on my laptop again, working effectively every layer of the ecology under ecological practices. I've been looking at Bronfenbrenner's systems, ecological systems, and I was looking at the diagram that was there around the different layers starting from the child and moving out, and then I wanted to find one where it was explained, and I found a YouTube video from, actually she is in her last year of social work, of a social work degree in America, and she was explaining it to me, and I found it quite interesting because as you go through each layer, obviously they're all connected, and it made me think about our work, because you need to think about every kind of system that is incorporated, because they influence the individual at the heart, so the child at the center. And then it made me think about when she said that we're not doing them any justice if we don't get to know all the layers of the child and what is going on for them, because like I said, they all do influence each other. And then it made me think about my work as an RTLB, and I started thinking that when it comes to whakawhanaungatanga and really getting to know that child, getting to know even like their culture, who do they live with, who are their friends, what do they do outside of school, those kind of things, you really start to get a really good picture of what is going on for the child. So I thought, that is just so important, those conversations which we keep coming back to time and time again through study and obviously through casework, that the most valuable kind of information that you do get is from having those conversations with the teacher, because they are with them all day and they know them so well. Getting to know even, maybe the learning assistants that work with them all the time, because they know them so well, because they're normally in a small group with them. Getting to really know their parents, or who they live with, or their caregivers, and asking them lots of questions so that you can really start to see a greater picture. And especially Senkos and LSCs as well, or DPs, they sometimes know the whole entire family, and I know that's been the case for me and my even as a teacher. Sometimes there was occasions where I would be I'd be having like the fourth child from that family, and so I knew the family so well already, and I knew what was going on for them, so it made teaching that child so much easier and having that relationship with the family so much easier. So it's just made me think about casework and like what could I do to make sure that you're hitting all those areas and getting all that information. But I guess it is also just having those conversations, and then with He Pukeroa being so fluid, going back and forth with, you're always going to be talking to people anyway, you're always going to be having those conversations throughout the life of that case, so you will get to know certain things about that child that could potentially change or shape kind of what you do for that child. And things also will change for the child. So then that is, and we've seen that even with medication and things like that. They've changed medication, or they've had a change in their circumstance. I'm even thinking about someone that, like a meeting I had yesterday, that was another meeting that we'd had with the parents, and we found out even more information about the child and why maybe they were struggling to regulate themselves in the classroom, just from some things that have changed for them personally. And it's those little things that you find out, those little nuggets of information that can really help. So just had me thinking about what are different ways that maybe I could make sure that I am really finding out information, all the information about the child.